Before this video starts, I would like to make a small announcement. I now have a Discord server. If you want to join the server, click the link below, underneath the video in the description below, and what you get in the Discord server is just like announcements, and like you can talk in the general chat, and you can talk with me in voice channels if I'm ever on there. Or I'll make an announcement saying, hey, we'll be in here for a little bit. If you want to chat, pop on in. We'll discuss something. You get extra content such as working on customs, like updated customs and stuff like that. So if you would like to join my Discord server, click the link below, hit join or accept invitation, whatever it is, and have fun in the server. So thank you for listening to this plug. Enjoy the video. Hello everyone and welcome back to another DIECAST Wave review. Got Wave 6 today, so that's good and dandy. But we are missing 2 diecasts. I'm going to return 1. So the ones that we are missing are the Hailie Deegan, and let's see if we can get some good lighting on that. We're missing the Hailie Deegan and the Dale Jr. here, so the 8 and the 19. Those are the 2 things I'm really wanting, but couldn't find it. But we're going to, I'm going to go out and drive some tomorrow. So I'm going to look for some of the waves. Well, you'll be seeing it tomorrow. So technically today, as you're watching it. Today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. So today is the 31st. So happy Halloween. And when you're seeing this, this will be November 1st. So happy November. Which means we are 1 month closer to Christmas, which is great. Yeah, I know Thanksgiving is like, a thing. But you know what? Christmas is what I'm about. I like Christmas. Christmas is cool. And my birthday is 2 days after Christmas. So we got the 24th, 25th, and 27th. Those are like the 3, days of the year for me. So, yeah. So, like I said, today's Halloween. Got a nice little treat here. You guys are big on candy. I'm big on diecast. I would take this over candy any day of the week. And I was also tricked. We didn't get to the diecast. So, got the wave, but didn't get what I wanted. So, whatever. But I'm going to return this one, which is Kyle Busch's Green Zebra, I guess you can call it. His Interstate Batteries, number 18, Toyota Camry. Already got that Toyota Camry from a while ago. It's been in past waves, and I got it in the Gold Series a while back. I actually got the 2017 a while back. So, yeah, they're supposed to change that up either this year or next year or something like that. But it is supposed to change very, very soon. So, that is good. Of course, we're going to go in numerical order. So, let's get this review started. Almost messed up. But you know what? It's all good. First up, we have Kevin Harvick's, First up, we have Kevin Harvick's number 4 Mobil 1 Ford Mustang. Really decent looking paint scheme. I like it personally. I'm going to quit off my camera real quick because I think it's a little blurry, but you know what? We'll fix that. Alright, don't know if it's better, but I hope so. So here's the wave. We got Hailie Deegan, the 4, 43, 17, 9, 41, 19, 18, and the number 8. Didn't get the 8, didn't get the 19, like I said, but those are the 2 I'm really on the hunt for. And honestly, I don't know what one I want more, Junior or Deegan. Probably Deegan because I can get the Junior in the Gold Series, so Deegan would probably be the one that I'm kind of looking for. Now, this package is weird. Like, you see all that room, like on that mold for the casing. You see how that is? Like, I thought that was just on the Mustangs, but it's not. I looked at Stenhouse and Suarez. Perfectly fine. So I don't know what in the world kind of went on with this one. Maybe it was like the last little bit of one, and it kind of got a little messed up at the end, but I thought that was kind of weird, so figured I'd point that out. But let's go ahead and review this diecast. So, of course, here's the diecast out of the package, and we get not really a it's a magnet, but it's not really like one of the wider ones. It's more of like a pit stall type thing. So, I don't really remember when was the last time I got this. It hasn't been too long ago, I don't think. But I don't remember what wave was the last one we got something like this in. But we got that Mobil 1 and got the 4 on it. And of course, got the design. I know it kind of moved on quickly, but got the little kind of like silver flame design. I like that. That's cool. And of course, it is on the diecast as well. If it'll focus. There we go. So pretty sharp looking diecast, I think. I think it looks pretty nice, pretty good. I don't see any decal errors as at the moment. Hopefully it stays that way. Even though that 4 looks a little forward, This is like my worst thing, is when the 4 is moved forward. See, that's in the center. That's a little pushed up. Should be like back here somewhere. But you know what? Whatever. This is going to be up against the wall anyway. So you know what? It's all good. But yeah, we got the paint scheme here. Mobil 1 right here on the hood with Ford. Right there. We don't have any banners or anything. Of course, this is the Authentics line. Number 4 right here on the roof. Nothing behind it. Mobil 1 looks a little pushed up, but it's alright. I can live with that. We got Mobil 1 right here on the back. Mobil 1 again. The Ford logo. And the number 4, and got the taillights, of course, and got the big boy spoiler there, which kind of looks weird considering the fact that the Toyotas and the Camaros do not have it, even though they should. But why? And I was like, you know what, we're not going to do that. They're going to update it for 2020 though, so that's good. That's a good thing. But yeah, on the side we got 4, Mobil 1, Mobil 1 once again, Kevin Harvick, NASCAR race car right here on the pillar. Got some contingencies, not really a lot, but got Haas, Alexalta, and a few more there. Of course, we got the American Ethanol ring. My camera's not wanting to focus, but I feel like we have a little error right here of that Mobil 1 logo. It's a little messed up right there, kind of off, and it's like, you know, kind of like chipped. I don't know what that, oh, freaky fast. Okay, almost, that's like really hard to see, and I'm shaking really bad, so it doesn't help. Freaky fast, you can barely see that, but it's on there. Didn't know that existed. But there's Kevin Harvick right there. Oh, got the pillar a little shifted to the side. Hunt's Brothers, Haas, Mobil 1, and Ford. I can't really read that one right there. But it's supposed to look like, well, that one's a little shifted too. But you know what? That's all I know for you. Overall, I'm not really going to complain about anything other than the 4 being shifted up a little bit. But other than that, I think it's okay. Hey, look at that. We actually got an okay diecast for once from Lionel. So, good job, Lionel. I'll give you props for this one. I didn't know if I was going to pick this up in the gold series or not, but I mean, it came out in the wave, so I'm alright with that. Looks pretty cool. I like the silver design on it, kind of like the flame-ish type. I'm kind of that style. I'm kind of the flame-wise and like the black and silver. I'm really liking that, so I give this paint scheme a pretty good rating, and the diecast a good rating as well. Next up will be Chase Elliott's number 9 Team Rubicon / Mountain Dew paint scheme. This looks just like his other paint scheme, which I will compare that here in a little bit once we get a little bit more into the review. But I mean, of course, it's not really the exact same. It's got a little differences. The stripe's different, and then Team Rubicon on the side is different as well. But you know, other than that, it's pretty much the same paint scheme, but they kept the green, and I love the green on this. The green's really, really nice. Definitely a fan of that, but let's get a closer look and see if there's any screw-ups or anything cool about this diecast. Here she is out of the package. Here is the magnet. Of course, I got the stripes there, and then number 9, a Chase Elliott Mountain Dew right there as well. And of course, I got the paint scheme. Got number 9, a black number 9, Team Rubicon right there as well. On the side, starting off with the side first. Don't know why, but we are. Ooh, that doesn't look too good. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or not, but you can see the kind of camo going along. It looks similar on both sides, so I'm going to say it's supposed to be like that, but I don't like it being there. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, got some contingencies, not really a lot. You know, 3M, NASCAR race car, Hooters. You know, got very, very few Sunoco. You know, just stuff like that. Because got Mac Tools, Alexalta Freightliner, I think, and I can't really tell the other ones. I think that one's Hooters right there. Let me get a closer look. Yep, Hooters right there as well. I don't remember what the bottom one is, but you know what? That's okay. Got Hooters here as well, right here by the rear tire. Got Napa with a little bubble in it. That's nice. Kelly Blue Book, Valvoline right there, American Ethanol ring. Got the back taillights. These are not the updated taillights, so, you know, it is what it is. Then I know I'm holding it crooked, but it looks like we got a little line right in the Mountain Dew. I guess it's like where I don't think it's where the trunk is. No, the trunk's a little higher up. But yeah, we got a kind of a slit in the decal right there. But you know what? Got to deal with it. Got to go with it. ZL1 right there, and Valvoline Camaro right there on the back, if this will focus. Got some stuff on the spoiler. I don't know what that is. But got it off, wiped it off, so it's all good. Number 9, I got a paint chip right there on the tail lights. right in the corner, so that's good. That's nice. Team Rubicon right there as well. A little bit of a wrapping issue right there. Not too big of an issue, though. Napa right there. Valvoline over here on the other side. Golly. You see, like, you can kind of tell over a reflection of, like, a really big, like, crinkle in the side. Can't really tell unless the light hits it, so that's okay. Like, I mean, I'd much rather it be, like, hitting the light, because, like, if you have it here, you can't really tell. You can still see it, but it's nowhere near as bad. Then on the hood, we got Mountain Dew with the camo stripes. Number 9, Mountain Dew right there as well, with the little roof hatch right there. The Napa Auto Parts, then we already did the back. So here is the previous paint scheme that looked just like this, but a little bit different. And that was just his normal Mountain Dew. You all know, I put the banners on there. I feel like I have to say that every single time, or people like freak out in the comments. How'd you do that? How'd you get that on there? I made that. I put that on Instagram. If you want to go and have it, I put the playoffs banners as well. I didn't put the nameplates. I think I put a blank one so you can edit it. But I put the Monster Energy and stuff like that. Like the Chevy, Ford, and then Toyota, and then I did the playoffs as well. I didn't do the Toyota with the red in the background. I kind of think that looks dumb, but if you want accurate ones, I'll probably make that here later on. But yeah, that's what it looks like in a comparison. Pretty much the same thing, except for they got rid of the little black thing here on the side, which is, well, I like that better, honestly. But yeah, there's a comparison. Not too many differences other than the black stripes and then the silver and black number 9 up top. But other than that, pretty similar, not too far off, but still great paint scheme either way. Next up is one of my favorite paint schemes all year. Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s number 17, Sunny D, looks amazing. I love the style of it. The blue, the orange, the yellow, the white just blends in really, really well. And it's easily one of my top favorite paint schemes all year. And that's weird coming from Stenhouse. I know, I get that, but just hear me out. I like it. I like the color combinations, how they did it, how it was wrapped, how the lines curve, this, that, and the other. But it just looks simply amazing to me. Really, really nice paint scheme. I give it at least a solid 9, maybe 9.5. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Chris Buescher is supposed to take over the 17 in 2020, and there's already pre-orders for like this paint scheme, even though it's basically the same thing, I think, except for it's a Buescher and not Stenhouse. But already I can tell, look how loose that rear windshield is. The windshield, the front one's not really bad, but the rear one, it's a little wobbly, but you know what? Not going to look at that right now. But Sunny D, 17, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., or just Stenhouse Jr., but you know the man, Ricky Stenhouse can't drive worth a lick Jr., kind of a nickname for him, but yeah. There's a card, or not the card, but the magnet. I'm telling you, this looks amazing to me. It's so good looking. I absolutely love it. Way better than last year's. Don't worry, we'll compare it as well. But yes, very, very good in my opinion. I don't see a lot of screw-ups, if any, so that's a good, really, really good sign, but we will have to take a closer look just to kind of find out, because, you know, little things can hide from you if you don't look hard enough. So, and with it being a Lionel, pretty sure, yep, there it is, right there. Paint chip, right there on the blue. Splitter looks a little, not like really painted all the way. I don't know how to explain that, but nothing a little marker can't fix if I don't get it on the grill. Hope not. Sunny D right there on the hood. And of course we got 17 Sunny D right there. I love the fade. It's like light, dark, light again. I love that type of blue. That's like my favorite blue. Got Sunny D right there. A little bit of wrapping issue from the spoiler, but that's not too bad. Sunny D, 17 Ford right there. Sunny D, Fastenal Mac Tools. Let's see on the B pillar. I think it's B pillar. Ford, Sunny D, Fifth Third Bank. Cannot read what that one is. Got the 17 there. 3M K&N, NASCAR Race Car, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Goodyear, Sunoco. You know, just no. I gotta stop saying those. Those are always there. So, you know, not really a big deal. But the paint scheme is a big deal. I absolutely love this paint scheme. I was so going to pick it up in the Gold Series. As soon as I saw it, I was like, need it, want it, got it. So, yeah, here's last year's. Last year's, was okay. It was good, but this year's is so much better. So much better. I definitely will take this one over the 2018 or 17, whatever year this was. But, yeah, just really great overall. Definitely better than last year. Martinsville man, Martin Truex Jr. and his number 19 Tracker Boats / Bass Pro Shop paint scheme. Really, really nice. Finally got a number 19. I believe this is the first one in the Authentics line. Yeah, well, yeah, it would have to be, because I've gotten everyone, well, not everyone, but most of the ones since then. And, yeah, number 19, he switched to Joe Gibbs after last year having a dominating season in 2017 and a pretty good season in 2018. Almost, well, not almost, but, well, yeah, he made it to the Final Four. Really hoping for a championship back-to-back. That would have been awesome. But maybe he can do it this year. He walked himself into the round of 4 with the win at Martinsville. Something he did not get to do last year with the whole winning thing. But you know what? It's okay. He finally won there. Won his second short track race, I believe, which was Martinsville. I do wish I could go, or I could have got to go. But I didn't. But you know what? It's no big deal. No, all good. But yes, this paint scheme, really, really nice. So let's go ahead and get into it. But the magnet, before we kind of get into it, the magnet here reminds me, I think, of his throwback for this season. I think so. I think that was what that reminded me of. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, definitely getting at least some old vibes when he drove the number 1. That kind of gives me a flashback to that too, with the black and the Bass Pro Shops. I don't know if anybody else sees that, but I most certainly do. So, of course, out of the box here is the Bass Pro Shops Martin Truex Jr. number 19 magnet. Pretty cool. I like it. Like I said, I'm getting definitely a throwbacky vibe from this magnet from to his number 1 when he drove that, the Bass Pro. Ooh, yeah, because that's kind of where I kind of grew up and started noticing it a little bit more. But yeah, I do like the magnet. That is pretty cool. But of course, here's the paint scheme. I feel like we're going to have some big screw-ups here, because I already see one right there. But I'll go ahead and get to that. On the hood, we have Bass Pro Shops, BassPro.com. I still don't like that, but, it's there. Johnny Morris, right there above that. 19 BassPro.com. They got Cabela's on the deck lid. I think I've been in a Bass Pro Shop one time in Ohio. That was it. Maybe 2. Toyota Camry, Tracker Boats, ATVs, 19. Looks a little squished or kind of pushed over, but you know what? We'll deal with it. Toyota, right there. ATVs, boats, Tracker. That looks terrible. Is that supposed to look like that? No. Look at that. That is... Oh my god. Something's eating away at this diecast. This actually looks like a race version. That is terrible. Oh my god. Oh well. I guess it could be worse. It may not be. I don't know. But we got we got a lot more contingencies here than before. Well, not before, but on the other diecast. Got 19 Bass Pro Shops right there as well. NASCAR race car, Martin Truex Jr. The Goodyear on both sides are a little raised, in my opinion. And it looks like you don't have a finished wrap right there. It looks like that's kind of peeling out. Maybe I can fix that. Maybe not. I don't know. Paint chip there as well. Looks like it ended up on the inside, actually, of the window there. But that's Lionel for you. We all know how Lionel is. Terrible. That's exactly what they are. Again, it sucks that they're the only people making this. I really wish, kind of the older people came back to the NASCAR diecast where they had the opening hoods and the elites had the opening trunks, and it was all 164s and all this good stuff. But no, we don't live in that era anymore. I wish we did. It'd be fantastic. Stop motions would be so much better. Way more detailed than what we have now. But Lionel's cheap. So they're you know what? There's going to be one mold, and then that's it. But overall, paint scheme, pretty darn good. I do like it. Not my favorite of Martin Truex this year, but it's definitely up there. Pretty decent paint scheme. Daniel Suarez in the number 41 Haas Ford Mustang. This is the first Daniel Suarez diecast I have with the Ford mold in the 41. I think this is the only one that has been released. I could be wrong, but I think as of right now, this is the only one that has been released. It is in the Gold Series as well. So if it wasn't in a wave, I was definitely picking it in the authentic or the Gold Series and the Authentics line. Well, not and, but if it wasn't in the Authentics line, definitely be going to Gold Series. And luckily, I didn't have to spend a few extra bucks just to kind of get it and get the black interior and the banner. I can do the black interior myself and I can do the banner myself. Is it as good? No, but it's still there. So, yeah. I almost said Hemrick. Daniel Suarez, this diecast, I've really liked it. Like, when I first saw it, I'm like, yes, need to have it, especially for the series, but let's take a closer look. Of course, we're going to take a look at the magnet, which is starting to come apart. Seems like starting to peel off, so that's not good. But we've got the digital camo 41 Daniel Suarez and Haas on this. Of course, is magnet. Nothing special, but yeah, pretty nice. Is it just me, or is like the Authentics line look different, like with the wheels, than the Gold Series? You see what I'm talking about here? So here's a brand new Gold Series that I have not opened, but I haven't like reviewed yet, and I'm going to. But you see how like much bulkier those tires are? I've noticed that before, but they're still putting out, I don't know why they changed that, but I guess, I don't know, something happened, and now they're starting to look like that on the number 9. I don't like that. I like these a whole lot better, but I mean, I don't know, it's just a switch in the tires. I don't really like it. But that Noah Gragson diecast will be reviewed soon, so stay tuned. I know I was going to upload that Wednesday. Didn't get to it. I was driving. I probably should have pre-recorded it while I could, but I did not. So, yeah, you know, it's my fault. But, anyways, take a look at this diecast. Haas, Ford, right there. You kind of see where it kind of connects the hood right there as well. Good year. Not pushed all the way up, thank God. Got a voice crack. Oh, yeah, I'm going through that time right now where I'm growing, and I'm voice cracking, and I'm in pain. So, yeah, you may get a few voice cracks here and there that you'll definitely hear, or that I may not hear myself, but you may hear it yourself. So, I mean, I don't know. If it happens, it happens. It's part of life. 41, Haas. The rear windshield is loose, once again. Haas CNC, America's Machine Tool. Got digital camo. I love the digital camo, by the way. Haas 41, Ford, a little up there, but that's okay. Got the taillights. Haas Eris 41. Got the normal contingencies, got NASCAR race car right there as well. We got the front of it. Front looks, you know, okay, not as bad, but got a little bit of a decal air on the headlight right there. But other than that, it's pretty darn good. Not gonna lie, pretty decent paint scheme as well as the diecast. You know, it's hit and miss a lot, I know, but luckily we've pretty much been hitting all of these diecasts pretty well. So hopefully that will be the same with this last diecast coming up right now. And finally, last but probably least in the field, Darrell Wallace Jr. or Bubba Wallace Jr. at number 43 Camaro Aftershocks. I was not going to get this one, but, you know, they put it in a wave, so, you know, I have to do it. For the diecast series, of course. Now, if I did not do the series, I would have not collected any of these, but the number 8 and the 19, if I'm being honest with you. Maybe the 17, maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, we got this one. I've never been a big fan of Bubba, especially where he has beef with my boy Bowman. Alright, listen here, Bubba, it's not going to work, okay? We got more fans on the 88 than the 43. But you know what? Like, this is what I like about Bowman. Like, if he says, like, if he does something, he'll own up to it. So, God, it was my fault. We caused that. Didn't see him coming as fast as they did. I should have not slowed down, but I should have stayed low or, you know, something like that. He owns up to it. Darrell just cries about it. Like, he's like, oh, this, that, and the other, and he's like flipping them off, and then he dumps them, and it's like, it's amazing. But you kind of spin around and give old Bowman the bird, he'll spin you around and give him the DNF. So, you know. But it's kind of a cool rivalry, but it's kind of weird. Because, you know, Bubba, he's supposed to be like a funny, you know, like cool guy. So is Bowman, but they're kind of getting in beef right now. And I don't know how I feel about it. But he can't drive with a darn. Suarez can't drive with a darn. And neither can Stenhouse Jr. I'm sorry, I said it. There it is. Just, they're all bad. Those three are bad. So, I mean, by default, I'm on Bowman's side because the 43 can't drive with a lick. But that's just my opinion. But you know what? Everybody has their own opinions. I like Bubba. He just can't drive, and he's a whiny butt. He's not as bad as Kyle Busch, though. But at least Kyle Busch can actually do something with his life and get up some wins and some championships and have a good hope for a championship. But Bubba, not so much. But before I get barked at in the comments like a cat in a field surrounded by rabid dogs, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the hood. This is the only hood we have in the Wave. Don't have any stickers or anything in this Wave, but just magnets and one hood. But the Aftershocks hood looks really, really, really cool. I like it. Aftershocks be open. Kind of like how it's on a hood, because, you know, hood opens. But 43, Bubba Wallace, and Richard Petty Motorsports right there. Of course, NASCAR Authentics. Nothing big to see. But, of course, right here we got Aftershocks be open. I don't know, like, voice crack. I don't know, like, what's all this squiggly lines about. I don't know how I feel about that, but honestly, I can look past it. But, yeah, Aftershocks be open. 43, nothing behind that. Garmin, I believe that's how you say that. Right there on the deck lid. Aftershocks Camaro 43Z01. I don't like how that's outlined in blue. That looks terrible. On the back, U.S. Air Force Pioneer Impact. Transportation Impact. I think that's what that says. And yeah, Aftershocks, Mac, Worldwide Technology, Bubba Wallace, Mac Tools, SDP, Wix, Coca-Cola, Wyndham Destinations, 43, NASCAR race car right there as well. Because we got the front, looks a little messy, could be a little bit better. But yeah, I'm surprised I just read all those sponsorships or like contingencies without like stopping. Usually I will. There's a here in my thumbnail. There we go. But yeah, surprised I didn't screw that up, because more than likely I would have. But yeah, 43, not a big fan of him. I don't hate the guy. He just can't race, and he acts like he can, so he gets mad at everybody. But you know what? Enough on Bubba. I think my word has been spoken here today. So, you know, just paint scheme-wise, it's okay. I'm not a fan of it, but I mean, I guess we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Not really too much to kind of say on it. I mean, I like the blue. I like the blue and black. You know, kind of cool. But you know what? I feel like that's enough for this diecast review. So, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, I will return that number 18 Kyle Busch because I already got it. The number 9 Noah Gragson Switch Xfinity diecast will be reviewed here soon. And I got my stop motion coming out here very, very, very soon as well. You'll actually probably get 2 today. Or not today, God. 2 this month. If not, then you'll get 2 next month. But I have 1 lap left on Darlington. I was supposed to get that done last month, but it didn't happen. So I'm going to edit that, finish that lap up, and then, you know, kind of put that out there. I don't know when. Maybe Wednesday, maybe Friday. Just kind of depends. But in other news, like I said, that's going to be all for this diecast review. Not much to go on it. Do not worry. I will look for that number 8 and that number 19. Don't you think I'm not going to. Because I definitely will. Especially that number 19. If I can't get the 8, okay, fine. Gold Series it is. If not, like, find anything, I'm just be like, you know what? Oh, well. Lost a good diecast, which, of course, was Hailie Deegan's win. But it'd either be win-win or win-lose situation. So, there's a win either way. But, once again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.
It's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm trying to live inside the upside down. For a minute.